Hey guys, it's Alex Reed here. I've been going around YouTube and the internet and whatnot a lot, and I've seen a lot of people talking about cutting themselves and killing themselves and all kinds of crap. Well, I just wanted to get on YouTube and see if I could maybe try and make a difference. Well, whenever I was about 10, no, probably about 11 or 12 years old, I tried to cut my wrist. So everyone found out and everything, and I had to go to a behavioral hospital. Well, about a couple weeks later after that, went home and they had to hide any and all sharp objects that were in the house. Scissors, knives, everything. Well, at about 18, I was really depressed, and I had just gotten out of the longest relationship I'd ever been in, and it lasted for about a year and a half. I tried probably 6 to 10 months trying my hardest to get her, and finally, we end up dating, and she cheats on me and then leaves me after a year and a half, saying she never loved me, and it really tore me up. So I had a 12 gauge shotgun at the time, and I loaded it up, took the safety off, cocked it, and pointed it to my chin. Well, right before I pulled the trigger, my finger was on the trigger and everything. So right before I pulled the trigger, I hear a knock at my door, and I just yell out, "Leave." I didn't want to talk to anyone, I just wanted to kill myself. And all I hear is my dad saying, "Alright, I just wanted to let you know I love you." And that was probably the first time that I'd heard him say "I love you" in many years. And it made me think, what if I were to kill myself? What would this do to my friends? What would this do to my families? And so I decided, okay, I can't do this to them, so I'm not going to do this, and I'm just going to keep living. So I lived. And then about 6 months ago, 19 now, I was 19 then obviously, and I wasn't trying to kill myself, but I was really bad into drugs and alcohol and everything, so I had some antidepressants left over, which I didn't take for antidepressant reasons, I just simply used them to get high off of. And whenever I was in Job Corps at 16, I used to do it with my friends a lot. So I took about 10 pills, which was actually more than I've ever taken, and I didn't take into account the fact that they were actually double the dosage. So I actually took more like 20 than 10 like I originally thought. And so I passed out about 5 minutes later and woke up 30 minutes after that. Oh my god, the pain was so bad. I just wanted to die. I literally wanted to die from that alone. And I was vomiting every 10 seconds. It just burned so bad, my entire body. I have ulcers, and it felt like an ulcer throughout my entire stomach and went up into my esophagus, and I could feel it coursing through my veins into my head. And it just hurt so bad. And so I made the decision I didn't want to tell anyone, because if I died, then I died, and I didn't want to live still. And so about 2, maybe 3 hours after that, I finally fell back asleep and didn't think I was going to wake up. Well, as you can see, I'm still here. I woke up and I'm still alive. Well, about 3 or 4 months ago, I was still doing drugs and everything, still drinking way too much, and I really messed up and wrecked my friend's car, wrecked my brother's truck. I got into a huge fight with some other friends and tried to break in, all kinds of really bad crap. And I had no clue what I was doing. I was hopped up on benzos, K2, alcohol, ecstasy, what else? I actually wasn't high on weed, surprisingly, but I was high on quite a few different things, and I was literally out of my mind. I don't remember driving there. All I can remember is being in the fight, and trying to get the vehicles back to the owners. And I had actually stolen both of the vehicles. One was from my friend, one was from my brother. And so I lost everything. I literally lost everything. I didn't have my car anymore because I actually had my own car, which is the really fucked up thing. But I ended up losing everything. Didn't have a phone anymore. All I had were the clothes on my back, which was a t-shirt and a pair of shorts. Actually, it was 2 pairs of shorts. I had a pair of gym shorts underneath a pair of like cargo type shorts. And my wallet, which had no money in it. It just had my licenses in it. That's it. Yeah, I had 2. Not just 1, but 2, which after all of that crap had happened, I actually lost my license. So, I've been here. I went back to my mom, and I hadn't seen her in 6 years, so it was a real emotional, big thing for me to do. And I don't regret it. I really don't. Since I've come here, I'm so much happier. I actually deal with my problems. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do anything anymore. I just look for a job and watch YouTube videos all day, which is one of the reasons why I decided to come here and try to do YouTube videos. It's because I really love YouTube and it really helped me out a lot. And, I actually used to weigh about 300 pounds. I now weigh only probably 10. I'm not quite sure. I got down to about 186, but I haven't worked out in a couple months, and so I've gained a little bit of weight back, and I'm probably at about 210 now. But I lost about 100 pounds. And I couldn't even see it myself. Everyone told me that I was starting to look anorexic, actually. Unfortunately, I started out on the starvation diet, which I found out is the absolute worst idea you could ever possibly do. Just eat normal, healthy food and work out, and you will lose the weight, and you will be so much stronger and feel so much better. But if you start out on the starvation diet, you will probably have happened to you what happened to me, which was I got bronchial pneumonia, and it wasn't quite severe enough to kill me yet, but had I have not gone in that early, I could have died from it, and just because I wanted to lose some weight, and it's not worth it. Back then it was worth it to me to die, but it's really not worth it. I've learned a lot. I'm a lot happier now. And you just have to realize, things happen for a reason. I'm now back with my mom, who actually loves me, and before I was with my dad, who just treated me like absolute crap. He made sure that I knew that I was worthless and I could do nothing on my own and all kinds of crap. Socially inept. I was ugly, I was fat, couldn't do anything. And I finally realized, screw him. Don't care about what other people think about you. Only care about what you think about you, because in the end, that's all that really matters. And it took me 19 years to finally figure that out. I'm still 19. I'll be 20 in January. So I'm almost there. And I just really want to help people out. After losing all that weight and everything, I finally believe in myself a lot more now. And I actually went to the John Casablancas Modeling and Acting Center here in the city that I live. And I actually got accepted. I had to take headshots, and then I had to actually walk the runway, which was terrifying. Oh my god, it was so scary. I thought I was going to die. But I did it. I actually had to walk it twice also. And talked with Brett, really cool, nice guy, and they accepted me into their program. You asked me anything about this a year ago, I wouldn't have even gone on that runway. It would have never happened. I would have instantaneously left. But I finally told myself, you know what, I need to do this. I really, really want to end up being an actor and or a model. I'm not there yet. I need a lot of work done still. I need to go back in the gym, obviously, for the modeling part of it, and then I need acting classes pretty badly in order to actually become a good actor. I don't want to just, be the Brad Pitt. I can't stand him. He's a horrifying actor. I'll probably edit that part out, but just believe in yourself. Don't care about what others think. I know your life may seem terrible right now, but if you just give it some time and realize that all that matters is what you think about yourself and what you want to do, you'll just end up being a much happier person and not wanting to kill yourself. Because trust me, whenever I say you do not want to kill yourself, there's many people out there, even if you don't believe it, that would otherwise be damned themselves if you killed yourself. So I just wanted to let you guys know everything will be okay. You just have to believe in yourself and do what you feel is right. Don't care about what others think. Just do what you feel is right. Alright guys, Alex Reed here, signing off.